one of our favorite things to do if we get a free weekend. We used to have more free weekends in the past, but especially if the weather's nice, we always made a point to try to make it out to a lot of the local wineries in both Kansas and Missouri. So just going out, spending time outside, seeing someone else's fun atmosphere, and having a glass of wine and listen to some nice music or something outside.
So when James and I first got married a few years ago, we had read a book, The Catholic Guide to Surviving and Thriving in the First 5 Years of Marriage. And it was by Greg and Lisa Popchak. And they had some wonderful advice for married couples. And the one piece that stuck out to us was they said to treat your marriage like an actual activity, an activity that you put energy into, time into, and practice.
For us, when we look at the way we've nurtured our marriage, we look at it as two different phases. The first phase is when we didn't have kids, and the second phase is with kids. And we've been married for about a little over 6 years. Those first couple of years when we didn't have kids, we had a lot more time. So with more time, we had the ability to do a lot more things to nurture our marriage. And some of our favorite things to do at that time, we would go to were the adult faith formation programs, such as through the School of Faith, some of the other ones through the School of Love, or through the Young Marrieds program here at Ascension. After our second phase with kids, we've had dramatically less time. And with less time means we have to make the best of the small amounts of time that we have. And those same authors, the Popchaks, they gave a really good tip that we had read and heard them talk about, which is making the most of mundane or small tasks.
One of our most favorite things to do recently is if we can get the kids into bed in a decent time, we'll order takeout. We'll just have our own little date night at home.
The conversations that we used to have on date night over a fun meal, at a cool restaurant are now, we have those over folded laundry and doing the dishes.
Oh, I appreciate James so much. Like in the evenings after a long day when I'm home with the kids, he's so great about doing the dishes in the evenings or helping me pick up the house and put the toys away. Just the little things that he does make me really know that he appreciates me and my work, and I appreciate that.
Angela's always very thoughtful. She's always been one to make really nice cards, and sometimes I'll find those cards in my workplace or at my desk or something. So maybe I've had a stressful week or kind of a big event going on, and she's always someone that will communicate to me in a nice card, thank you for working so hard for our family, or congratulations, and things like that. So always appreciate those. One of the habits we try to have is kind of a baseline for what we try to do every day, even if we're tired. We try to pray together as a couple before we go to bed. Those are simple prayers that we're being honest with God and honest with ourselves, and prayers of gratitude and prayers of request, and that's kind of how we end our day. We've also been in the practice of, during different times of our life and different phases or different liturgical seasons, we've done different prayers, such as particular novenas. When you hear really good advice from someone, like for us, the Popchaks, when they can give you like 3 bullet points or 7 things you can focus on, it gives you that ability to be intentional about how could we do it just a little bit better. So, one of the funniest things that when we first started going through marriage classes, we met with Father Tom. We had our chairs in different spots. We actually scooted our chairs extra close together, and he goes, "Oh, engagement phase." and now it's hard to get close together because we got kids that are always climbing over. Like, oh, I get to hold her hand. This is amazing. So,